What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Trading Card Tyler here, and we are back today with a totally different video than usual. This video is going to be my entire Pokemon collection. Super excited to show you guys everything that I got. I don't have like a nice cool place, you know, some people do their collection videos, they got like all stuff on their walls and all that. I don't really have a place like that at the moment, so I hope you guys are excited for this. Just a little background on my Pokemon collecting journey. Of course, when I was a young kid, I opened up packs, and I still have some of those cards, so you will see those shortly. But I really got back into it during the pandemic. What had just come out was Darkness Ablaze and the Sword and Shield base, and then like Rebel Clash. That time is when I really started getting back into it. I was finding, you know, XY packs and Sun and Moon packs, like single packs and all that in the stores. It was so much fun. The most I've opened up ever of any set has to be Vivid Voltage, Champion's Path, and Shining Fates, probably like the top 3 sets I opened up a ton of, because I was just buying everything that I could find in the stores at that time. I was collecting all the way, you know, through Sword and Shield. I kind of slowed down once the good sets came out, unfortunately. It's like Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, all that came out. I wasn't collecting as much, but I would still pick up things here and there. And I really got back into it again during celebrations. I opened up a ton of that. Fast forward to, you know, Scarlet and Violet era. And I was just buying, you know, Elite Trainer boxes, Pokemon Center, and just opening them up here and there. And it wasn't until probably about like a year and a half ago at this point, maybe a little bit more, that I really got back into it. And when I started making videos, that's just a little brief history of my collecting. First, let's start off with my sealed collection. All right, so we're gonna start off with some Pokemon Center ETBs. I probably had like every single one at some point, but like I said, I used to just buy them and open them up. So I started saving them when Surging Sparks came out. So we got a Surging Sparks Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box here. Of course, we got Journey Together Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. We got a Stellar Crown here, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. I actually picked this one up more recently when they restocked on the Pokemon Center website. And then we got the beautiful Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. Destined Rivals Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. We got both Black Bolt Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box and the White Flare. Have to get both of those to go with it. We got the Lucario one, and we got the Gardevoir one. We also have not one Phantasmal Flames, but 2 Phantasmal Flames Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, and that's gonna round up all my Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. Next, we got the Mega Charizard UPC, not 1, but 2. And now for booster boxes, I don't have too many booster boxes. I would like to pick up some more. I'm trying to get them for every set coming out now, starting with the Mega Evolution. But I did pick up this Battle Styles booster box at one point. So this is the only Sword and Shield booster box that I have. And then, like I said, I'm trying to pick up all of them up from the Mega Evolution era starting. So I got just Mega Evolution base set, and we got Phantasmal Flames. I have the nice Pokemon Center Toyoku Japanese box. I wanted to get all 3 of the ones that came out more recently, but they're just really, really expensive. And then along with not only just the Pokemon stuff that I have, I am collecting Riftbound as well. So we have 1 Riftbound Origins box and 2 Riftbound Origin boxes. I'm gonna pick up as many of these that I can for good prices. Love League of Legends. I played the card game. It's actually a lot of fun. I played it a few times now with my friends, so not just collecting it, but also trying to play it as well, of course. All right, so these boxes are ginormous, but also from Riftbound, I have the Worlds 2025. I'll show you guys that there. Worlds 2025 collection box. I have not 1, but 2, of course. Got to double up just in case I ever want to sell one or open one up, you know? I always have one sealed. And then the last thing with Riftbound I'm gonna show you guys today is the Volibear showcase card. This is not the signature one, it's just the regular one. It's the first like showcase card I pulled out of a booster box I opened. And it's funny because this is actually the first champion I ever played in League of Legends. So it's a really sick card, and I'm glad to have this in the collection. So as you can see here, it's stacks and stacks of unopened graded guards. I have an issue. I always buy all the new graded guard colors, and as you can see, I probably usually don't open them, even though I have a ton of graded cards, as you will see soon, that need graded guards on them because they have nothing. But yeah, for now we have this stack, so I'm just gonna roll through these really quick because they are part of my collection. First, we're gonna start with the new pumpkin graded guards. These actually got sent out because they were defective in the original Trick or Treat box, so I have 4 of the defective ones, which are just like green and yellow, but now they're updated with the orange and green. We got the nice crimson, and we got the obsidian opened up. We got the rare one from the Trick or Treat, which is the candy corn. And then we got a rosé. We got a couple more Trick or Treat ones here. These ones are actually all the Witch's Brew. I have not opened any of those ones up yet. And then I'm just gonna roll through some of the graded guards we got here. We got some glitter. Got the new glitter ones. We got the nice rainbow, the iris graded guards. We got 4 of those. We got the nice silver, the new silver ones. We got Fallout, and we have Neptune, which came out at the same time. We got the confetti. We got 1 python. We got a obsidian. This is the one I had opened up. This is a sealed one. We got an abyss. We got the daybreak. This one's actually numbered. That's kind of cool. And we got the melon, white and green. We got the fruit punch. We got the fuchsia. Now look, we actually have another python here. And the last 2 are the midnight, the black with the sparkles, which are beautiful. And that's all my sealed and opened up graded cards. All right, so some of my favorite types of cards in the Pokemon hobby are promo cards. I love promo cards. So you try to keep them sealed. And yeah, I just love promo cards, and I have a ton of them. So I'm gonna run through these. All right, we have the Snorlax promo from 151. Got the Teal Mask Ogerpon. Bunch of Mimikyus here, all from Paldean Fates ETBs, I believe. Just regular ones, not Pokemon Center. We got Iron Thorns, 3 Petchurunts, with one of them being the Pokemon Center stamps, and just 2 regulars. The beautiful Charmander from Obsidian Flames Pokemon Center stamps. Koraidon Pokemon Center stamped and also regular. We have the Miraidon Pokemon Center stamped and the regular one as well. And then my favorite, I think, of the ETB promos is this Pikachu with the 3 Paldea starters on there. We got the Pokemon Center and then just 2 regular. We got some regular Eevee from Prismatic, Flapple GameStop, the Raging Bolt from Stellar Crown promo from Best Buy, I believe. We have the Mewtwo, Batman Mewtwo, and the Mew EX from the 151 UPC. 2 Mewtwo V from Pokemon Go. Bunch of Eevee VMAXs from Shining Fates. And I had a ton more of these at some point, but I only have, what do we got here, 5 left. And same with those, I have Charizard V, Lucario V-Star from Crown Zenith. And then we got a bunch here from one of the holiday calendars. We got Calyrex, we got Glaceon, we got Stantler, the Glacier, we got Alolan Vulpix V, Pikachu, and these all have the little snowflake stamp on them, which is how you know they're from the holiday collection, which is kind of cool. The Cryogonal, we have the Snome, and we have the Glaceon VMAX. For Alligator, sealed, it has the Pikachu, and I forget one other card in there. This is the sealed illustration contest from 2024. Beautiful Shining Ho-Oh from the Shining Legends Elite Trainer box. Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, the Stained Glass Birds promo, one of my favorites. The Special Delivery Charizard, and we got some Gold Stars here, some Gold Star Greninjas. I actually, at one point, I had 17 of these. I opened up 17 Elite Trainer boxes when Celebrations came out, so that's a fun one. 2 Zacian V, Black and Gold promos, and 2 Zamazenta V, Black and Gold promos. Ending it off with the Pokeball and the Pikachu from the Celebrations UPC. All right, next I am gonna show you guys my binders, which are a lot slimmer than they used to be. When I started vending, I actually dipped into my binders to pull out cards to sell and pull out cards for inventory. So my binders definitely have a lot less than they did originally. I wish I had recorded this video before I started vending, like last year, so I could have, done a look back on a whole year of like going to shows and then starting vending and then to where I am now. We will have this video to look back on for next year. But yeah, so the binders are definitely a lot thinner than they used to be. But that's just how it goes. Pulling those cards out and selling them when I'm vending has allowed me to purchase so many cool cards, like all these graded cards I have. It was definitely well worth it, and I still have the memories of pulling all those cards anyway. So yeah, let's go check out my binders. All right, with the binders, we are in chest mount mode. It's probably the best way to show you guys my binders here. So we got, just starting off with the newer stuff, we got full page of the Paldea Evolved starter evolution line. So one of the cool things that I love that they did in Scarlet and Violet era with these connecting arts. Just very, very, very cool. So I had to pick up all these, and I would like to pick up some more as well. But I have a couple more on the next page here. The Ralts, Curlia, and Gardevoir EX. I actually pulled this Gardevoir from a Scarlet and Violet base. It's probably the first cool card I ever pulled from Scarlet and Violet, of course. And we got the Tinkatink, Tinkatuff, and Tinkaton EX as well. We have the Goldango and the Gimmighoul. I also pulled this Magikarp, which is just amazing. From Paldea Evolved. It wasn't going for as much as it's going for now when I pulled it when the set came out, of course. But still, such a sick card, and I'll always keep that one. We have this random Dragapult EX here. Picked this up at one of the shows. I think Dragapult is such a cool Pokemon, and the Japanese ones are so cheap. And then I'm gonna start trying to keep some cards that I pull instead of just selling them when I'm vending. So we got the Steelix, Typhlosion, and the Solosis. As you know, I had a bunch of Solosis at one point because I was trying to collect a bunch of them, but I only have one left, so here he is. We got some, as you guys saw, we got the sealed promos. I opened some of them to see if they'd be good to send off to get graded, so that's what we have here. You know, just Noctowl, Pokemon Center, regular one. We got the Magneton Pokemon Center regular, Snorlax, Charmander, and we have the Eevee from Prismatic Pokemon Center and the regular one. We have the Shrouded Fable promos. We got the Froakie to Greninja, Horsey to Kingdra, and the Pawniard to Kingambit. These two are probably one of the sickest promo cards of all the Scarlet and Violet era for sure. We got some more promos here. Gothitelle, Rainunclus. We got the Frostlass here, which is actually the staff version of the card. It's my only staff card, which is super cool. I'd like to pick up some more of those for sure. We got the Pikachu and Eevee from the Pokemon Together promos. We got two Pokemon Center Lechonks. And then here we got some Quaxly, Fuecoco, and Sprigatito promos. These are some of the first cards of Scarlet and Violet. We have the Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur promos from one of the 151 boxes. We have Larvitar, Pupitar, and Tyranitar promos. We got the Pokemon Horizons. We got the Gold Mew, Snorlax. I think it's a sick promo. It's from like a Twilight Masquerade 3-pack. We have the Abracadabra Alakazam and Electabuzz and Zapdos. All right, next we're going to go into some Sword and Shield stuff. We have the Vaporeon and the Umbreon from Eevee Heroes. Pulled these right when the set came out. I ordered a bunch of boxes. And then we have the Flareon VMAX and V and the Jolteon VMAX and V. Missing the Vaporeon, never opened that box, so I need to pick those up for sure. Then we have the Arceus V-Star and the Palkia V-Star from Crown Zenith. We got the Mew from Crown Zenith, and then the 3 promos from the Charizard UPC. We got some nice trainer gallery cards here. Definitely would love to pick up some more, and like I have had more in the past, but right now we have Deoxys, Zeraora. Got the Rayquaza, such a sick card. The Sylveon VMAX might be one of my favorite trainer gallery cards. We got the Suin Samurott, Blaziken, Starmie. And then just some random promos in here, Lucario. We got the Arceus, Radiant Eevee, got Marnie, and some cool Rayquaza and Kyogre cards. And then some Japanese cards I just have in the binder here as well. It's all from Eevee Heroes. All right, I had opened up, like I said before, or like I've said, a ton of Shining Fates. So here's all those cards, all the baby cards and the full shinies, full art shinies. We got the grass stuff here, Applin, Flapple, Scorbunny, Cinderace. We got Sobble and Teleon. This would probably be another cool set to finish after I do Hidden Fates. So maybe that's an idea. I got a bunch of them already, so cannot go wrong. I do love my shiny Pokemon. And then we got the full arts here. We got Lapras, Dubwool, Toxtricity, Indeedee, Phalanx, Ditto, Grimmsnarl, Rillaboom, and we got the VMAXs, Grimmsnarl, Toxtricity, Centiskorch, and Rillaboom. And then we got some promos here from Shining Fates, Dragapult, so sick, Crobat, so sick, love the pink. And then we got the amazing rares. I had a ton of these, but right now we just have one of each. This is gonna be my Celebrations binder. Like I said, with some other previous ones, I had a whole lot more Celebrations. Probably one of my most ripped open sets for sure. We got Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. I tried to keep 2 of each, but I actually just sent in a submission to PSA of a ton of these cards. So some of them I only have 1 of, and actually some of them I am missing, so I need to fill those back in. But I did pull every single card from the Classic Collection besides this Shining Magikarp I had to purchase. So everything else here was all pulled. So it's such a cool set. One of my favorite sets to open. I think it's cool, and I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the 30th anniversary coming up soon. Some more celebrations. We got Mega Rayquaza, Umbreon, just some cool stuff here. Claydol, Donphan, Xerneas, Tapu Lele. And we got a lot of the promos too. And I need to fill some of these back in because I did get graded, like that Dragapult from one of the boxes. But these are just so fun. The flying Pikachu, surfing Pikachu, and the full art Pikachu is awesome. And then we got the V-Union, we got the lunchbox ones, we got the gold Pikachu from the UPC, and then right here is where that Charizard from the UPC was, but you know how that one went. And then we got the Pikachu V Max, we got some other promos here. And yeah, that's my whole Celebrations collection. All right, so here is the collection of Hidden Fates. This is what we got working with so far. We got the Rowlet, the Dartrix, Pheromosa, Charmeleon, Wooper, Froakie, Voltorb, Seviper, Malamar. Got the Poipole, Sudowoodo, Riolu, Rockruff, Buzzwole, Guzzlord, Magnemite, Beldum, Kartana. Got Ralts, Kirlia, Diancie, Altaria, Garchomp, Eevee, Swablu, Oranguru, type Null. And then here's when it starts to look really awesome, the full art shinies. You know, I've said so many times that Hidden Fates is my favorite set, and just looking at this page just makes me remember why. These cards are just so sick. And I just loved opening these when I started getting back into Pokemon. I was buying, you know, tons of Hidden Fates tins and stuff like that on StockX actually. They were going for so cheap. I think it was like 90 bucks for 3 tins. Now 1 tin alone is over $100. So that's just insane. And I cannot wait to complete this. And it'll be cool to also complete it graded. So maybe one day I'll also have all these cards graded. That'd be crazy though. Picked up that Charizard from Collecticon PSA 9. Broke that one open, so that's the slab I broke open, put in here. But we'll go, you know, Ho-Oh, Reshiram, Ninetales. A lot of these I actually pulled myself too. Bunch more continuing here: Lucario, Zygarde, Lycanroc, Buzzwole, Umbreon, Darkrai, Scizor, Gardevoir, Sylveon, Noivern, Savali, Drampa. You got some trainers here. Aether Foundation employee. We got Cynthia. Pulled that one. I think it was on like Christmas or Christmas Eve. That's a fun one, a good memory there. We got Guzma, we got Hiker, we got Lady, we got Tapu Bulu and Tapu Lele. And then we got some extra stuff here from Hidden Fates. And I do want to get all the promos as well, so that's why I have Metagross chilling here. And then also, this is just from the Hidden Fates main set, 3 different versions of the birds. And then we got some rainbow full arts here. These were all pulled myself: Espeon, Umbreon, Solgaleo, and Marshadow and Marchamp. And then here's just an awesome page. This is all tag team cards. I did have the Garchomp and Giratina, but I had just sent that one in to get graded, and that one I actually pulled it, got out of the tin myself, and it came back at 10, so that's awesome. But these are such cool cards. I absolutely love these, and I started picking them up when they were before the hype. Now they're way more expensive. So then we got some stuff from XY. We got the Mega Gardevoirs, we got the Gardevoir EX again, Espeon, Sceptile, and 2 of the Shining cards. They would like to complete that as well, so some cards I'll probably be on the lookout for. And then we got some evolution stuff. I had a ton more of this as well, but we just have a couple of each now. We got, of the Charizards at least, Mega Charizards, Dragonite, Reverse and regular Holo Charizard. And then we got the Misty's Determination, Brock's Grit, and then some stamped cards here from the EX, Ruby and Sapphire EX era. I would like to get a lot more of these too. These are all in pretty decent condition. I'd probably say LP for the most. So maybe that would be another cool thing to get some binder pages of some more reverse stamps, because it's just so unique to this era. And then here is actually some of my childhood cards. I know I'm missing some. I definitely know I have more that need to be found. These are some of the bigger ones here. We got Manectric EX, Entei EX, Typhlosion EX. And this is the main reason why originally when I started this channel, I wanted to complete all, I think it was 152 EX cards from that era of Raw. Just, you know, having these as a kid, it's just one of some good memories. So I wanted to complete all that, but as you know, it took a change when I started getting a lot of graded cards. So these are I kept the ones I had from my childhood collection, of course. We got Venusaur and Charizard here, Crobat Delta, Credidly, Meowth Promo, Torchic, and these are just some rares that are non-holo. Finally, here is what we've all been waiting for, my graded card collection. All right, to start this off, we have the Champions Path Charizard, Rainbow Secret Rare, and a PSA 9. This card is actually very special to me. It is the first Charizard, cool Charizard that I ever pulled, and it was so exciting. I pulled it on Halloween, I think it was. So a little bit after the set came out, but it is such a cool card, and I'll always have this memory. I sent it in to get graded right away. During the pandemic, it probably took like almost a year, I don't even know, to come back. And then it came back a 9, unfortunately. But yeah, this is the card that, you know, started off my graded card collection, and I'll never get rid of this one. And then, of course, we have to have the Shining Charizard VMAX from Shining Fates. I actually pulled this one and I pulled another one. I sent them in both to get graded. I pulled these on release day, I'm pretty sure, of Shining Fates. And yeah, I love this card as well. I sold one of them because I had 2 of them, and I'll always keep one of them in my collection. So those are the first 2. So the first graded card I ever pulled, if you guys are long-term viewers of this channel, you guys will see in the video where I picked up this Gardevoir Sylveon Tag Team PSA 10. I believe at the time I bought it for $350, which is insane what it goes for now. It's funny, in that video, if you guys have seen it, I went in and I was like, you know what, if I see this card, I'm gonna buy it, because at the moment, then I wasn't buying too many crazy cards. So this was a lot of money. This was a very cool card to pick up, and it's just beautiful. It's my favorite tag team card by far, and I'm super happy to have this in my collection. All right, next we got a nice stack of cards right here. There's 7 of them. They all go together, which is why I got them all separated here, and we'll go through them one by one. This is a really fun set I was looking to complete. It's the Tag Team GX All-Stars, the gold card, so Japanese exclusive for most of them. This is fun. I really like completing like little sets of cards, and this is definitely one of them that I was hunting for a decent amount of time, because I just didn't see them too much at my local shows. So picked a lot of these up at Collecticon, I believe. But yeah, we have the Greninja and Zoroark GX. We have, which is I think the most expensive one, is the Mewtwo and Mew GX, the gold, beautiful card. Then we got the birds. Can't go wrong with the birds. We got the gold birds, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. This is actually the last one that I picked up to finish the set, was the Garchomp and Giratina. I did not find this anywhere. I actually ordered this online from eBay, so can't go wrong with that. And then we have the Pikachu and Zekrom. This is one that was also printed in English as a promo, but it was, you know, Japanese first. Then we got the Charizard and Reshiram. Can never go wrong with the Charizard card. Of course, everyone loves Charizard. And the last one that I have of this set, which is finishing it off, is the Lucario and Melmetal. So yeah, that's all 7 of them, the gold GX All-Stars cards and PSA 10s. I actually have this Slab Lab display, which you're seeing now, and it fits 9 cards, and I want to have all 7 of these in there. I feel like that'd be cool, but I don't know what other 2 cards to put in here. It's kind of interesting. There's nothing, you know, there's only 7 of the gold ones in the set. So how about you guys in the comments let me know what 2 cards I should fill out this Slab Lab display with. All right, also from Tag Team GX All-Stars, I just really love that set. It has so many cool cards. We have the Espeon and Deoxys, love this card. And we also have just the Eevee GX, such a simple card, and you can't go wrong with Eevee. All right, another little set I'm trying to complete. You guys have seen probably from my other videos. This is the Mythical and Legendary Dream Shine collection. It's Japanese exclusives, of course. This year I really got into a lot of Japanese cards, and especially PSA 10s. You know, I just think it's very cool. The cards are just very beautiful, and they have a ton of exclusives. So we have the Arceus PSA 10. We got the Jirachi. This one's beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite of that whole entire set. We got the Keldeo here. I just love how this set just shows all the mythical Pokemon. And then my favorite one is the Darkrai. I really love Darkrai. Definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. Super happy to have this one. All right, keeping up the Japanese PSA 10s that I have. This is the Registeel black and white full art. Any of the black and white full art cards I want to try to pick up in 10s as well. I just think they're super clean, and the texture on the Japanese cards are just so beautiful. And as I was just saying before, Darkrai, one of my favorites, or more recently, I guess. But we have also the black and white full art Darkrai, which is that beautiful texture on there. And another one of my favorite Pokemon here, this is the Gardevoir from the Pokeyun. It's a very, very cool set. This one is in English. It's not a Japanese exclusive at all, but it's just super cool in Japanese, and also way more affordable than it is in English in a PSA 10. All right, here we have some cards that I actually graded myself and pulled for the most part. We have the Dragapult from the Celebrations collection box. I definitely got this one. I opened up the box. I opened up a ton of Celebrations, and yeah, I had just sent this one in actually recently to get graded, and Dragapult's just a super sick Pokemon, and I was like, you know what? I can't sell this one, I gotta keep it. Got Gardevoir and Sylveon. You know, of course I have the alt art version. This is the regular GX version of the card. I would love to add in the full art eventually in a PSA 10. I pulled this one, the Machamp and Marshadow, alt art from Unbroken Bonds. I pulled this out of a booster box that opened up back in the day. This one got a 9, but you know, keeping it in my collection. So we got a Snorlax Pokemon Center ETB in a PSA 9. I had 2 of these, I sent them both in. They both ended up getting 9s, I sold one. And yeah, I'm just keeping this one. We got the Gyarados EX from Breakpoint. This is, you know, shiny Gyarados, can never go wrong. I pulled this one myself as well. And this one only got a 9. And I should have sent it in with the next card you're about to see just to get sequential. It's a very, very cool card. And I'm gonna keep it with this card, the Gyarados EX from Breakpoint. This is the secret rare, and I pulled this one myself and it got a 10, which is insane. It's one of the biggest cards I've ever graded, along with the Celebrations Gold Charizard. But yeah, this one is second most, and it's just a beautiful card. And I debated selling it, but I'm gonna keep this one. You guys know my love for Hidden Fates and Rayquaza, so you know I had to have this shiny Rayquaza GX. This is the promo. Here is my favorite alt art from Sword and Shield. This is the Celebi from Fusion Strike. At one point, I wish I did this, but I had the idea back when they were like $20, $30. I wanted to just get a bunch of these like raw and just have binder pages filled out, but you know, they're just a little bit more expensive than that now, so that won't happen, but I'm just super happy to have this one graded in a PSA 10. Right, next, we have my favorite era of Pokemon cards. As you know, I'm a big Gen 3 fan, and the Ruby and Sapphire EX era is my favorite cards for the most part, and these Team Rocket cards are just some of the best from that era. So I am trying to collect all of the Team Rocket Returns EX cards in PSA 9 in English. Here are the 3 that I have so far. We have the Rockets Articuno EX in a PSA 9. Beautiful cards, the silver borders are amazing, and just the Team Rocket, you know, can't go wrong. We have the Rocket Scyther EX in a PSA 9. It's another beautiful card. And then the first one I actually purchased of that set is the Suicune, and this was at the time the most expensive card I had ever purchased, and it was just such an awesome and exciting experience. And this is my favorite one from that set. And to finish out the slabs, as you guys saw from my last video at Collecticon, here are the 3 Gen 3 legendaries, PSA 10s, all black and white full arts. And we got the Groudon here. I don't know which one's my favorite, the Groudon or the Rayquaza, but they're both just sick cards. And these were the graded guards I wanted to put on them. Gotta have the gold graded guard. It just pops so well with all 3 of these cards, as you will see, just from the gold text on there. We have the Rayquaza, such an amazing set of cards, and I'm just super happy to have them. Rayquaza is so beautiful. Finally, the Kyogre. Can't go wrong with the Kyogre. All right, everyone, that's gonna wrap up my collection video. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Let me know what your favorite part of the collection was, your favorite card, and also what should I put into that slab lab display with those gold cards? And also, what should I collect next? Give me some ideas. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and something different than usual. And hopefully I can keep bringing you guys some more different content this year. That's the goal. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will catch you guys next time. Peace.